guys, welcome back finally. I know it's been a few days. We had some mic issues. We had some I guess it was a battery issue with the mic. So I've actually recorded a couple of videos and had to scrap them because the audio was just beyond terrible. It was like I would be normal and then it would hear and that's all you could hear. I'm hoping that we have it fixed now. I really hope so. So today we are doing full face Tuesday? I don't know. I didn't want to wait for Friday because anyway, it's been so long. So we're going to do full face of favorites today. And in my little basket right here, it's a little preview of some favorite things that I have down in there. And I have a list of everything. I have prices of everything. And we're just going to go through and do a full face. And we're going to talk about each product individually. And hope that my audio works out. It has been an interesting week, you guys. The bedroom redecorating has been in full swing. I'm going to go ahead and, while I'm talking to you guys, pull my hair back and take my glasses off and all that. So yes, the bedroom remodel is going great. It's not even a remodel. I keep calling it a remodel. It's just like redecorating. So we have some new furniture in there. I bought some new bedding. It's the first time in 2 years that I won't be sleeping in under Star Wars sheets. So yes, that has been my life. And I don't mind Star Wars. Like, I don't have a problem with it. But, sometimes you need a little something else. So the first thing we're going to do here, I'll show you guys the bedroom stuff when we finally get it finished. Okay. First thing I'm going to start with is moisturizing my face. Obviously, you want to moisturize. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, these are the products. This is just a general disclaimer. These are the products that I currently use. Sorry, my arm is itchy. And they are my favorites. These are the ones that I literally go to every single day. Use them every day. But some of them I will not be repurchasing. And it's not because of quality or anything like that. It is because I am trying to make the move to only using cruelty-free products. And cruelty-free meaning that they do not test on animals and do not sell in places where testing on animals is required, which is China. It's not like I'm some sort of zealot or anything. It's just, I feel like when we have that information, it's something that is important to me. And if I have the information in front of me, I'm going to make decisions based on it. And it's not like you have to get brow products from a certain place. You have to buy a certain moisturizer or whatever. There are tons of moisturizers out there. There are tons of everything out there. So I'm just going to choose to spend my money a little differently. However, I wanted to be honest with you guys, and this is currently the stuff that I'm using. So we're starting with moisturizer, and it is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. And that is not cruelty-free. Neutrogena is not cruelty-free. It's sold at Target for $16.99 for this size, which is 1.7 ounces. But at Costco, which is where I bought it, you get 2 of this size for $20. So basically like $10 a piece. The reason that I really like this, and I like any kind of moisturizer with hyaluronic acid, is because my skin is super dry. And I find that the older I get, the drier it gets. So anything with hyaluronic acid in it really helps boost the moisture content And also, this doesn't leave you feeling sticky. It doesn't have any kind of a smell to it that I can see or that I can smell. And it's just kind of weightless. When it says it's a water gel, it really truly is kind of like water, because it really, really just like soaks into your skin and just makes it feel moist. So next we're moving on to primer, and I use these products are dirty because I use them all the time. But this is the Kaja Blur Drop Primer in the color Raindrop. And it's the weightless water primer. And you get a full ounce in this. And the package it comes in is like this. So that's what the package looks like. I actually bought I bought one and I loved it so much that I went back and bought another one. So when you buy this from like a regular store, it's like $13. But I got mine at TJ Maxx and there's the price tag, $5.99. So TJ Maxx is really, really good. I'm just going to use this old one because it's almost empty. And I just want to go ahead and see, it kind of looks like water, like it's completely clear. And I just put this all over my face, concentrating right here on my cheeks and my nose, because that's where I really need the blurring effect because of my pores. But really, I'm going to put it all over. And again, this is very light. It's got that slippery feel like a silicone, but it's not thick and kind of like some of the silicone pore filling things are like, to me, very heavy, and this is not. This is very nice. Okay. Now we're moving on to foundation. And currently, I use a combination of two different foundations. I use the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. And this is in the color, no idea, light probably, LN2. So light neutral 2. And then I mix it with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream that has SPF. And the reason I mix these two together is because this one's a little too dark for me and this one's a little too light for me, but I love the way they both perform. So I just put a little squirt on the back of my hand and then a little bit of this, squirt on the back of my hand. And I literally just mix them together with my finger until I get them pretty much even. And then I just apply it to my face and use my beauty blender to kind of smooth it out, which is right here. And while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and tell you about the products. So the Pure 4-in-1 at Ulta is $36. I did pay full price for that. I really like it though. And the IT CC cream, if you buy the full size, which is a little over an ounce, it is $39. But the size that I got, which is like half an ounce, it's like that big. That one I got for $15. So I feel like you don't need to buy the full size, but you do what you want. The reason I love this foundation, this combo so much is, okay, it does two things. The Pure foundation has like concealer in it. I'm just going to pick up the rest off the back of my hand. It already has concealer in it, so it's like really a good coverage. And the CC cream has the SPF in it. And it's a lighter coverage, but it's still like a long lasting coverage, which makes quite a difference for me. It lasts a really long time and it looks smooth and fairly seamless once it goes on. Okay, I think we have blended as much as we are going to be able to. Because that has concealer in it, I generally don't use concealer, and I'm not going to today either. But I will say that if I do end up using concealer for any reason, I go with the Tarte Shape Tape, the like one that everybody loves. What is going on with my nose? Yeah, the Tarte Shape Tape, and that is $27 for the full size. But I bought it whenever Tarte has their like bundle thing where you can get, I think it's like 7 products for $60. So that was good. That is also where I got my next product I'm going to use, which is something I use every single day. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator Finishing Powder. So after I do my foundation, I just tap a little bit of this into the lid and go in with my brush and just tamp it on, just like tap it out. Not really brushing, just like stamping kind of. Because I don't like a lot of powder. Just because like I said, my skin is dry already, so I don't want to like make it more dry looking. But I just want something that will lock in my foundation. And that does. So we are moving right along to bronzer. I picked up this bronzer at TJ Maxx. I don't even know if it's still made, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's still a product that you can go to like Ulta or Sephora and get. But it is the Too Faced Sweetie Pie bronzer. And it was retailing. That's what it looks like inside. It's very used. But this is what the package looks like. It was retailing for $30 and I bought it for $12.99. It's my same contour brush I use every single day. Just swirl it around. And I'm going to look a little bit crazy before I blend. So if everything starts looking really dark, just know that I am planning on blending this shit. It's not just like gonna look like this. Okay? So I have used this probably for every day for 6 months or more. Maybe not every single day, but most days. And I still have a ton of product left. I feel like it was a very good buy. Next is Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. And I got this in like a boxy charm. That's what the outside looks like. And this is what the inner package, the colors actually look like. And as you can tell, I use these two, the middle and this one. So Preso and Scorcher, those are the two that I go into. This one, I don't even know if I've even touched yet. Castaway. But let me get my blush brush. Usually I go in with mostly Scorcher and just a little bit of the Preso to give it a little bit more pink. Put right here. Again, I know that it looks crazy. Just give it a second. I like these colors. I mean, they're really good blushes, but I really like the kind of orangey color that it gives and a little bit of sheen. And then the way it mixes with the bronzer, to me, looks really, really nice and pretty natural once it's all blended together. I don't feel like I end up looking ridiculous. Okay. Next we are going to the Alamar cosmetic thing. Let me tell you. On their website it is $22, but I got mine in a BoxyCharm, so I don't know. Highlighter. I have so many highlighters, but this is the one that I keep going back to, and I've actually hit pan on it. It is the ColourPop Super Shock Highlighter in the color Lunch Money. And as you can see, I've actually hit pan. I love, love, love this color. It is the perfect champagne-y white highlight for me. But yet it's got that creamy Super Shock formula, so it doesn't exaggerate your texture or anything. And depending on how bright you want it, you can go in with a brush to make it look a little more natural. At least that's how I found that the brush makes it look a little more natural. Or you can actually get it on your finger and go in and kind of stamp it in like that, and it looks a little brighter. And I put a little on my nose, although my nose is kind of red and shiny today anyway, so it doesn't really need any help. But that's the highlighter that I use because I don't want to look like I'm glowing like the face of the sun today. This is just my normal, average, everyday look. So next, okay, before we go into brows and mascara and everything, I'm going to go in with a little bit of setting mist. And it is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. The one that smells like coconut, and that is $8 from e.l.f. Oh, the ColourPop thing was also $8. Okay. I really love how it smells. And I just feel like it sets everything, makes everything just feel nice and hydrated. And I really like it. Okay. I'm moving on now. Let's see. We're going to do brows. So here's another company that unfortunately is not cruelty free, and I will not be repurchasing this stuff, but this is from Benefit, and it is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And that is $24. I did buy this full price from Ulta. So it has a little spoolie on one side. I'll just use that to shape. And then it has the pencil on this side. I hope you guys can see this. I have no idea what you're seeing, so I'm trying to like stay in frame more, but also I got to be able to see what I'm doing. And I just do this very lightly because I'm not trying to get like Instagram eyebrows. I'm just trying to fill in my own natural eyebrows and make them look a little fuller, a little nicer, but not like crazy. Not that I have anything against Instagram eyebrows, I just don't know how to do it. And then once I'm done with that, I will go in with this little guy. It is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and it's a brow gel. This obviously is a teeny tiny little sample, and I got this in a Birchbox, I believe. But you can buy the full size, which is $24. But this size right here, if you go buy it, you can buy this, is $8. Which I think is too much. But I don't know what color it is. I have no idea. It's just a brown. And then I just go in and, oh, it's too much. Just set. And it's just a little extra thing to keep your eyebrows where they're supposed to be. Next, I'm going to go in with mascara. It's really hot in here, you guys. I'm going to go in with a mascara. And the mascara that I've been using lately is the Tarte Big Ego Mascara. This is a trial size that came with some palette that I bought from Tarte. So it came with this. But I have the full size as well. I just have never opened it up. I really like this mascara, and it is currently my favorite. It's the one I grab all the time. Of course, Tarte is cruelty-free all the time. So is Too Faced. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Alamar Cosmetics, also cruelty-free. Yeah. ColourPop, of course, is cruelty-free. So I'm trying to stay with the cruelty-free brands. But there's a ton of great mascara out there. It doesn't have to be this one. I have a lot of mascaras I really like. The other one from Tarte, the Lights Camera Lashes, is okay. I like that one. I was really into the Clinique one for a while, but again, Clinique is one of those brands that is not cruelty-free, unfortunately. So I'm pulling away from that. But I was kind of done with that mascara anyway. I have the one from Thrive Cosmetics. They, of course, are cruelty-free, but I haven't actually tried it yet. I have it. I got it in some box. But I haven't actually tried it, so I don't know. But I hear a lot of good things about it. Okay, let me clean up where I've got mascara all over my eyelid every single time. I don't know how I'm so bad at that. Okay. Alright, you guys, here's the next part, and this was the hardest part for me because I go through all of these steps every single day except this one. So everything's the same. Let me go ahead and put some of this stuff away so that I can make room for what I'm doing now. Everything is the same every day except this part, which is the eyeshadow situation. Now, I have a hard time picking a favorite eyeshadow palette. I do. It's like picking between my children. I love them all for different reasons. And I I feel guilty picking just one. What I will say though is I have two brands of eyeshadow that are my favorite. One is Tarte. I love the Tarte shadows. Every Tarte shadow that I have used, the Amazonian clay formula has been amazing. I have some of the little round palettes that are great. I have the Tarteist Remix Pro palette. I have the Wild and Unleashed something palette. I have a lot of Tarte palettes. And I have a lot of ColourPop palettes. I can't choose between those. They are both my favorite. Today we're going to be using ColourPop. I can't even pick a favorite ColourPop. I picked two that I love. So this one is called Yes Please. And these are the shadows. So you can see they're kind of pinky, orangey. There's some yellow down here. Pretty colors. And the other one is the Sweet Talk palette. Sweet Talk palette. Also a lot of pinks, corals, golds, beautiful, beautiful colors. And I think that for today, we are going to stick with this one, the more pinky shades. Something very soft and neutral, kind of. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I love ColourPop for many, many reasons. One, they're cruelty-free. Two, their shadows are amazing. They always perform well. I never have had a problem with them. They blend. Their pigment is great. Like, they are amazing quality shadows. They have a variety, such a variety of different types of colors, of palettes, things that go together, different types of formulas, from the glitters to the super shocks to their mattes to their foils. Like, they have so many variations. And not most of all, but in addition, they are super duper affordable, you guys. Like, this palette I think was like $12, $15, something like that. And it's gorgeous. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, yes to ColourPop. We love them. Let's start with the lightest shade. Go in and just all over the lid. I just want to do something really girly and pretty and simple and easy today. I don't want to go into any bold colors, anything crazy. We have had kind of a long weekend of work, and I just want to have a good, easy day today. Plus, I have to go to work tonight, so I don't want to look like I'm stepping onto RuPaul's Drag Race. And we all know if I let myself go with crazy colors, that's what I end up looking like. So I went in with this next color right here called Meadow. The first one was called Catch Me. This one's called Meadow. Right here, we're just going to put that all over the crease. Blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with, let me get a different brush. I'm going to go in with, in case you missed it down here, the darker shade. And I'm going to do the inner corner and outer corner. And And then we're just going to put a nice shimmer in the middle. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. Let me go a little bit, make that a little darker right there. Oh, my nose is itchy. Ah. You guys, I feel like I have a pimple coming out of my nose. Do you ever get that, like, where you can feel it? You can't see it yet, but you have like that little painful tingle right there, and you're like, oh, damn, just come on already. So I can just get rid of you. Like, I hate that. Okay. I feel like that's not dark enough for some reason. It's not doing it for me. Right there in the... Okay, I'm going to go in with this really dark shade here. Feel free, and I'm just going to lightly try to make it a little bit darker. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That is much better. See, I feel like whenever you're using ColourPop, you cannot go wrong. You can't end up making like a really crappy eye look. Like, it just seems to work. And I by no means am any kind of expert, but it just seems to like work for me. Now I'm going to go back and just kind of blend. And I'm going to go in with this color here called Garden Date. And I'm going to just do that on my finger. Look at how pretty that is. It's just a beautiful pink shimmer. And just put that right in the middle of the lid. I think it looks very, very nice. It's just not as light as I wish it was, though. So I'm going to go in here with this side to side, which is right next to it. And I'm just going to, yeah. Just popping in a little bit of the glitter onto there. Oh. Okay, guys. I really like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this teeny tiny, actually, no. I'm going to go in with this brush, and I'm going to do some stuff on my lower lash line. So I'm going back into this In Case You Missed It shade. And I'm just going to smoke that out all along my lower lash. And then I'm going to take that little teeny brush that we went into the dark color with. I'm going to go back into this dark color. And I'm just going to do that a little bit like right by my lash line. It's not even working right. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in with a little bit more mascara, which is what I always do at the end. And little bit on the lower lashes. This is kind of a big wand, so it's hard to get into that lower lash. And then I'm going to go open the Yes Please palette for just a second and go into this gold color here called Butter Cake. And that's going right in my inner corner. Just enough. Add a little bit of gold. And I think that's really pretty. I really like it. I love how it turned out. Next, I'm going in with lip color. I love the ColourPop different kind of lips. So they have the Ultra Satin Lip, the Ultra Blotted Lip, and then the Ultra Glossy Lip. I love all of these. You can tell this Ultra Glossy Lip has been used, like it's almost gone. I think today, for this look, I'm going in with this Ultra Satin Lip and the color Echo Park. It's just kind of a mauve neutral. I think it works well with the eye color though. And then I will go over it with this gloss that is almost gone. And that was in the color Champagne. All right, you guys. No lipstick on my teeth. That's it. That's everything. Did I leave anything out? I don't think so. We're going to go in with one more time of this e.l.f. Whew. I love that. I love the way it feels, the way it smells. It's amazing. But guys, that's my favorites. That's my favorite everything. Let me take my hair down, put my glasses back on so I can see you guys again. What did you think? Is there anything in here that you absolutely love too? Have you tried any of this stuff? Is there anything you hate? Do you have suggestions for something like, oh, well, if you love this, then, you know, you would like this other product. If there's any suggestions you have of your favorite things, I would love to know them. Please. I think that's how we learn and grow and try new things, right? Is by getting recommendations from people that we know and we trust. And I do trust you guys. So thanks for hanging out. I know this is an incredibly long video, and I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get it out. I felt like this weekend, like things were kind of, I don't know, like conspiring against me to film. Like it was just one thing after another. So it was, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to whine about it. We've had a good weekend. We've got a lot done. And there's still a lot more to do. So for now, I'm going to go, guys. And I will see you again. Hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And